Okay, graduates, if you could please take your seats. Good afternoon. My name is Adam Clark, and I'm the Executive Director at TRECA Digital Academy. And it is my honor and privilege to welcome everyone to the 2023 commencement ceremony for TRECA Digital Academy. We are thrilled that you have chosen to participate in this public celebration of these truly amazing students and their accomplishments. This is our 21st graduating class, and so far this year, 363 students who have met the requirements to receive their diploma from TRECA Digital Academy. At this time, if you would, please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. As we begin, we would like to take a moment and thank all active duty or veteran service members that are here with us today. If you would please rise to be recognized. We thank you for your service. Thank you. Thank you, parents, family, and friends, for the time and support you've provided your graduates. We're here to celebrate their achievements, and that would not be possible without your guidance and support. We are glad that you're here to share this special time with us. I would also like to recognize the faculty and staff that are with us today. They have been working with your students to help them reach this very important moment. Teachers, administrators, and support staff, thank you for helping these students achieve this milestone. There are a number of staff members that were not able to be here with us today, but they still wanted to share a heartfelt message to our graduates, and they've prepared a video for us.
Now, I'd like to take a moment to introduce our first commencement speaker. Avalon is a TRECA graduate from the class of 2022. During her high school career, Avalon was inducted into the Ohio 4-H Teen Hall of Fame and earned an associate's degree of science from Columbus State Community College. Avalon continues to be a team captain in the Ohio State Buckeye-a-thon, raising money for Nationwide Children's Hospital Oncology and Bone Marrow Transplant Unit. Being a patient herself, Avalon is a passionate advocate for others facing similar barriers. She's a devoted volunteer to Columbus Zoo. This is where she discovered her passion for animals and plans this fall to attend The Ohio State University, pursuing a degree in zoology with a minor in human and animal interactions. We are extremely proud of her, and we are so happy she's able to be here with us today. Please join me in welcoming Avalon Haven.
Well, hello and good afternoon, 2023 graduates. As Matt said, my name is Avalon Haven, and I graduated from this very school just last year. Now, I don't want to stand up here, or rather sit, and give your typical graduation speech and tell you everything I've done in my life, because it's kind of boring, and honestly, it was embarrassing enough listening to the intro stuff. But what I do want to do is give you some background of my experiences with TRECA. Now, I started with TRECA when I was in kindergarten. My oldest sister was in the second grade class TDA ever had, so we've been a TRECA family for over 20 years. My other sister, my brother, and I all started with TDA at the same when we were old enough in kindergarten. I spent the next 12 grades enrolled in the school, learning a lot about myself. The flexibility of TRECA allowed me to take college classes while I was in high school through the College Credit Plus program. I worked really hard and fought through some learning disabilities to graduate last year with an Associate of Science from Columbus State Community College, 2 weeks before the TDA year even ended. Now, the flexibility and the kindness of the TRECA staff allowed me to continue my education even when I faced many health challenges and surgeries in my youth. Without their support of the staff, and most importantly, my family, I wouldn't be sitting here today, and I definitely wouldn't be a high school and college graduate. But here I am. Now, like I said, I don't want to sit here and the whole time and say everything that I've ever accomplished. Instead, I want to sit here and I want to share with you some wisdom that I've learned throughout my life from some amazing people. The first piece of wisdom I want to share with you is to live your life to the fullest. Yes, this does sound cheesy, and yes, it sounds like something you've probably heard a million times. However, I didn't learn to embrace this from a meme or a book. I wasn't told to do this. Instead, I've seen it and I've lived it. When I was 17 months old, I was diagnosed with cancer. While I was on treatment, I met some of the bravest souls that you'll ever meet. Because I was so young, unfortunately, I don't remember most of them. But one of the fighters I do remember is Angie. Angie was much older than I was, around the same age as my older sister, Aurora. Angie fought cancer for many, many years. Even with how long she fought, though, and what all she went through, Angie never stopped smiling. She was the most welcoming and kind person that you could run into. Even though Angie knew she was dying, she continued to live her life and even wrote an amazing book. Angie lived her life to the fullest, and that is what I want to share with you today. It doesn't matter what's happening in your life. It doesn't matter what hardships you faced or will face. You will always have to live your life to the fullest. What it looks like for each of you will be different, but make sure you always live the life you want as best as you can. Now, all of us face challenges. That's pretty much a given. I'm sure that each of you sitting here today has a story. Maybe you came to TDA because you were bullied in your former school. Maybe you had medical needs like myself, or you were a competitive athlete who needed a more flexible school life. Maybe COVID really hit your family hard, or you actually found that online education benefited your lifestyle better. Perhaps you needed to work to help your family, or maybe you survived a tragedy. Or, just maybe, you came here to have the opportunity of a better education. The reason doesn't matter. The fact is, we all have our own stories, and we all have our own mountains to climb. What I want to encourage you to do is to look past your challenges and honestly embrace the life you have, thorns and all. You are here, you are a survivor, and you've made it. You should be proud of yourselves. Don't let your struggles of the past define who you are. Choose to live and live life to the fullest. We cancer kids aren't guaranteed a future. We have no choice but to seize the day and to enjoy each moment as it is. Learn from us because really life is worth the effort. The second piece of wisdom I want to share with you is that you need to find what makes your heart sing. Now, this piece of advice comes from my very brilliant mom. Throughout my life, my mom always told us that all that matters is that you find what your passion is and you run with it, or the thing that makes your heart sing. Doesn't matter if that's working at a grocery store, working for a nonprofit organization, writing poetry, whatever. You have to find the thing that stirs the fiery passion in your soul. Without this wisdom, I would have never found out how much I love caring for animals and that zoology is my passion. But no one can ever tell you what will make your heart sing. Only you can decide what does, and when you do, you should listen. Sometimes that may take trying several different things, and that's okay. Volunteer. Give your time to and efforts to others because it's a great way to discover things about yourself. Reach out to people in your community. You never know how they can impact you or what you could offer them. Look for your heart song, and when you find it, listen. The third and final piece of wisdom I want to share with y'all is it doesn't matter how you get to your destination or goal. It just matters that you get there. I haven't gotten to this point in the most conventional way. Very early on, I faced a lot of trials and tribulations. My family and I had to change our lives a lot to help me succeed in life. I had to make many difficult choices about what I wanted to do for my future and how I could work with the limitations of my mind and my body. I chose to follow different routes to my future than most would. I took community college classes while I was in high school, then I graduated, and then I went back to Columbus State to take even more college classes. This coming fall, I'll finally be able to attend the university that I've always wanted to. Will I be at Ohio State for all 4 years like a traditional student? No. But will I finally get my bachelor's degree in the halls I've always dreamed of? Yes. That's my path, but it certainly isn't the only one. Some of you may also choose to go to community colleges. Great. Some of you may go on to trade schools or apprenticeships. Absolutely fantastic. Some of you may decide that maybe a 4-year degree is your goal. Stupendous. Some of you may go on to have this be your last day in formal education, and then you'll enter the workforce directly. Magnificent. Your choices are all equally as valuable and valid as mine. because each path suits the person walking it. Never let anyone make you feel less because of how you move on from here. The trick is that you just move on. Keep moving forward. Keep reaching for your goals and your future. It doesn't matter the path you take. It just matters that you keep moving forward. Now, you've already accomplished really great things to get to this point today. You've already conquered fears and frustrations to get things done. Hello, how many broken links have you dealt with to get here? How many frustrating emails, lost messages, internet outages, and missing assignments have you lived through to be able to wear these cap and gowns today? Now, I could also ask how many days you went to school in your pajamas or how many snaps you sent during the school day, but parents don't need to know everything. My point is, you have already done incredible things to get here today. Now go out and keep moving those mountains. Keep finding your joy, no matter what, and run towards a life filled with purpose and happiness. Don't let others define you. Have pink hair, wear a bow tie, live in leather, rock out all night, listen to opera and ballet dance. It doesn't matter what you do if you do it well and you do it with your whole heart. We are the generation that will teach others all people are important, that each of us are entitled to live our lives by our terms, seeking our version of happiness. You have already made it. Congratulations.
Our next speaker is our very own Shannon Kearns, senior math teacher extraordinaire. Shannon has been a teacher at TRECA for 5 years, teaching Algebra 2 and advanced math. She's been working in the field of education for over 20 years. Please join me in welcoming Shannon Kearns.
Welcome, TRECA graduates and families of these amazing young men and women. Today is a day to celebrate. My name is Shannon Kearns. I'm a high school math teacher at TRECA Digital Academy, and I've had the pleasure to teach many of these students sitting in front of me over the past few years. And as I look at these faces, many of them are familiar to me. Well, that might seem kind of strange to many people that don't understand how we learn, right? I mean, how do I know what my students look like if they're learning through a computer? I'd like to begin by paraphrasing the words of Albert Einstein. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it can't succeed. As I look into the first few rows of this auditorium, I see an ocean full of fish. An ocean of fish that were challenged to climb a tree. And that was a task that could not have been conquered by these fish. Learning in a traditional brick and mortar setting is not the way every student can be successful. You, graduates, found success. You found your success at TRECA, and we could not be more proud of what you've accomplished. People constantly have questions for me about our school, and it's funny because when I taught in a building, nobody asked a thing. Maybe, what do you teach? I would answer, I teach math. And they would respond with the typical math face. Now that conversation takes a completely different turn. I'm peppered with questions. Only questions that you and I can answer. Because now you're a part of the ocean of fish that found success by educating online through a computer. I thought I would share a few of these questions with you that I'm asked on a regular basis about our school. I have a feeling that you'll be able to relate to many of my answers. 1, if you teach or school online, do you have to leave the house? No, I stay in my house. And when I log into TRECA in the morning, I'm immediately at school. 2, how does it work? Like, how do you see your students? That's a great question. We do a lot of meetings through the computer. Google Meet's our best friend. We communicate a ton through email. I think we know each other pretty well, considering we click a button to communicate instead of opening a door to a room. Do the students even know who you are? Oh, they sure do. We have a different relationship than if we saw each other face to face each day. We communicate when we need each other. Do you have to work all day? Of course I work all day. Sometimes I work at night as well, because my students need me after the traditional school hours. My students juggle a ton of things along with going to school. They have work, families, etc. They are amazing. Where do the students come from? The students come from all over the state of Ohio. It's really cool. I learn a lot about new cities all the time. The students are the best part about teaching at TRECA. I love how different they are, and I love connecting with them. Do they have a real graduation? We sure do. There's a fantastic ceremony held in June for all of our graduates that wrap up their high school education throughout the year. It's a great day celebrating them. Why do students choose to go to TRECA or school online in general? There are so many reasons. In fact, each one of my students has their own story and their own personal reason as to why they came to TRECA. They are all unique and extraordinary in so many ways. Why do you think we get all these questions? Because schooling online is different. We are here because we're different. And we succeed because we're different. We tried something different. Schooling online is not what everybody does, but you did it. And because you tried something different, you were successful. You earned your high school diploma. You earned your education. You earned it with me and all of the other teachers and staff here at TRECA that believed in you. If you have had me as a teacher, you may have heard me say, your education is one of the first things you can truly earn for yourself. And once you earn it, nobody can ever take that away from you. You hit the submit key. You accepted the challenge of changing how you learned, and you earned your diploma. What's next? Well, that's the most exciting part about graduating from high school. You're just getting started. You learned how to advocate for yourself. You learned how to do something different. You learned how to prioritize your education. What will you do with it? The possibilities are endless. Always remember that if someone asks you little fishies to climb a tree, you tell them, I won't be successful if I climb a tree, but if you give me an ocean to swim in, you will be amazed at what I can do. Congratulations, graduates. Keep swimming.
Thank you, Avalon and Mrs. Kearns. What amazing messages of resilience and grit you both shared with our graduates. Graduates, we hope you take these special messages into all of your future endeavors. Honoring student achievement and hard work is the purpose of the President's Education Awards program. Since 1983, the program has provided individual recognition from the President and the U.S. Secretary of Education to those students whose outstanding efforts have enabled them to meet challenging standards of excellence. The Gold President's Award for Educational Excellence and the Silver President's Award for Educational Achievement are the two categories that will be recognized today. A letter from the President of the United States accompanies both awards. Several of the recipients for the Silver President's Award for Educational Achievement are with us today. Please hold your applause until the end. Would the following graduates please stand as we read the recipients' names? Omar Abdi, Tanisha Baker, Cameron Casey, Gabriel Clark, Aries Cooper, Faith Courtwright, Mackenzie Cummings, Mercy Eldred, Skyla Irvin, Rhiannon Ferguson, Jariah Forrest, Julia Grimes, Caitlin Gessler, Ayub Hashi, Kelsey Hiles, Cheyenne Igo, Abigail Murphy, Piper Murphy Hydo, Dan Radigan, Alyssa C., Cadence Webb, Yesenia Wyatt, Alexis Yance. Okay. Everyone can please applause. Congratulations. All right, you may be seated. We also have several recipients for the Gold President's Award for Educational Achievement with us today. Would the following graduates please stand? Fadumo Abdi Nawar, Mohammed Abdi Salam, Raiden Barrows, Macy Beam, Abigail Clark, Dominic DeAngelis, Faith Jacob, Mackenzie Lee, Elise McQuinn, Huda Muhammad Alwi, Haley Tilton, Jane Limar Torres Perez, Anjanaya Williams, Talia Winchester, Dallas Wires. Congratulations. All right, you may be seated. We also have several graduates who have completed pathways in the TRECA Tech Career Technology Program. These students have demonstrated industry-level skills in computer programming, digital graphics, and cybersecurity. Anjanaya Williams, Talia Grace Winchester, and Dallas Wires. At this time, we would like to recognize those staff members who have been planning graduation all year long, our school counselors. Jennifer Ballinger, high school counselor. Emily Fitzpatrick Kirk, High School Counselor. Casey Mayer, High School Counselor. Summerly Rollins, High School Counselor. Jesse Gase, K-8 Counselor. Jennifer Haberman Boleyn, Career and College Specialist. Michelle Hopkins, Registrar. Abby Lucas, Registrar. And Amanda Varney, Student Pathways Coordinator. Right. On behalf of the faculty of TRECA Digital Academy, I certify that the class of 2023 has met all of the state and local requirements. Mr. Clark, I present to you the TRECA Digital Academy class of 2023.
It is my pleasure to accept the 21st graduating class of TRECA Digital Academy. The class of 2023 has fulfilled all local and state requirements for graduation. TRECA Digital Academy Board of Education, it is my pleasure to recommend to you that the class of 2023 receive their diplomas.
Omar Abdi. Fadumo Abdi Noor. Mohammed Abdi Salam. Milan Adhikari. Tyler Albertson. Sarah Ali Artan. Courtney Appleby. Virginia Asbury. Savannah Atkinson Copenhaver. Logan Axe. Jasmine Bailey. Tynesha Baker. Julia Balzarak. Melissa Bernikowski. Trinity Barr. Raiden Barrows. Samantha Bates. Macy Beam. Allie Bethel. Corey Bleckinger. Caitlin Bolin. Nautica Bozart. Virginia Brown. Riley Birch. Lacey Burgett. Ryan Bush. Chelsea Carson. Lexus Carter. Cameron Casey. Haley Chenault. Sydney Chevalier. Emmeline Chick. Abigail Clark. Gabe Clark. Kennedy Clemens. Aries Cooper. Faith Courtwright. Alexis Crank. Sophia Crino. Mackenzie Cummings. Haber Kang. J.C. Curtis. Shuaib Dahir. Lacey Dalton. Sunshine Davis. Dominic DeAngelis. Alejandra Diaz. Cheyenne Dolan. Trinity Doherty. Riley Dresnick. Aaliyah Dressel. Morgan Drouillard. Adeline Duquette. Kennedy Edwards. Shayla Edwards. Mercy Eldred. Skyla Irvin. Rhiannon Ferguson. Elizabeth Fields. Tiana Flinner. Jariah Forrest. Trevor Fossen. Cole Fournier. Ashley Fowler. Trista Green. Julia Grimes. John Gunter. Caitlin Gussler. Roger Hamilton. Alicia Hammock. Ayub Hashi. Zane Hendren. Luis Heredia Pellegrin. Alex Hernandez. Olivia Hirschberger. Kelsey Hiles. Kiwan Hill. Allison Hodge. Victoria Hudnall. Courtney Hunt. Malia Hurst Gibson. Yusuf Ibrahim. Cheyenne Igo. Calvary Jackson. Faith Jacob. S.J. Johnson.
Keegan Kaiser. Savannah Keener. Gavin Kester Stanford. Sawyer Kidd. Kimberly King. McKenna Cromer. Caitlin Kunkel. Abigail Lairmore. Mackenzie Lee. Zoe Lee. Christian Legg. Kalani Maraney. Hope McCann. Ricky McCauley. Annalise McCoy. Madison McCoy. Catherine McFarland. Kaylee McGinnis. Megan McGlynn. Deshaun McKinney. Elise McQuinn. Zane Mercer. Haley Miller. Haroon Muhammad. Huda Muhammad. Gerard Moore. Quentin Moore. Abigail Murphy. Piper Murphy Hydo. Christina Nozick. Andrew O'Rourke. Gabriella Oram. Ariana Adi. Victoria Pendleton. Luis Perez. Noah Perry. Jada Peters. Mercedes Petrie. Nolan Panetta. Julian Romo. Soraya Pollard. Kennedy Price. Daniel Radigan. Chloe Regal. Bea Rivera. Jaden Roach. Isaac Robledo. Daniel Rogers. Valerie Sarver. Emma Shear. Aaron Shear. Alyssa C. Aliyah Sharif Omar. Abdirahman Sharif. Eamon Shetter. Sienna Sinclair Philpott. Angelina Smith. Haley Smith. Juliana Smith. Katrina Smitherman. Clayton Sneary. Savannah Sparks. Haley Stahl. Brandon Stevens. Selena Strickland. Adeline Swain. Riley Talkington. Audrey Thomas. Haley Tilton. Destiny Torres. Jane Lamar Torres Perez. Latorian Troutman. Ryan Trujillo. Kirsten Wallace. Victoria Walsh. Cadence Webb. Trinity Welton. Raina Wernke. Emma Jean. Natalie Williams. Anjanaya Williams. Aaliyah Willis. Caleb Willis. Talia Grace Winchester. Dallas Wires. Cheyenne Wright. Georgetta Wright. Yesenia Wyatt. Alexis Yantz. Kai Yantz. Montague Savell.
Yeah. You gotta do the task.
All right, students, please stand. I present to you the TRECA Digital Academy Class of 2023. At this time, you may change your tassel to the other side.
Okay, graduates, you can be seated. Graduates, let me be the first to congratulate you on this huge accomplishment. Before we send you out into the world, I would like to leave you with two wishes. First, I ask that you take time to celebrate this moment because you've earned it. Take the time today to thank all the people who have supported your journey, and that includes giving yourself a pat on the back too. My second wish is that you move on to the next phase of your life knowing that this is the first big step. I hope that by reaching this accomplishment, you realize that you can truly do anything that you set your mind to. And you should know that I speak for the staff at TRECA when I say that we are pulling for you and we are expecting big things from each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2023 from TRECA Digital Academy. And as the graduates leave the auditorium, if you would please remain seated until all the graduates have exited. Thank you.